Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. In the last video, we finally got the ranch up and running, and I'm just going to go ahead and just put that up there. We're running a significant deficit on water right now, so I'm building a couple more wells for that. I'm researching amplification, which is going to be large transformers. So now we're going to get plus 16 water. And it's also kind of telling me that maybe we need to get another just straight up water collector, because it's getting me 14 there. However, I do like the idea of just producing more water wells. There's one right there, so I can't build one right next to it. I don't want to build one right in this area exactly because I want to keep building the two-story houses out this way. So my thought is maybe build out this way for water wells. There's another one right there. Any kind of build it right there. Alright, Hazel is irradiated. Wow, super irradiated. Hostiles defeated, specialist healed. Let's head back out to Yamapins. Got 5 components from that. And this has, oh damn, it's 5 damage per cycle. So it'll take you 4 cycles to clear. Take you 4 cycles to clear too.
How may I help?
I'm gonna have you go here. I'm gonna have you go here actually. Take damage on both sections of it. We're gonna head up to Nya, where Defina is fully healed up. Don't have a car available for her out here, which is a bit of a problem.
What's up?
Where's the settler going? Right, he's actually going to head out here to become a kind of a transit hub, it looks like. That vehicle is going unknown. She's doing the... I exported the last video. It's already up and ready to go on YouTube, but I haven't actually done anything with it. Alright. I do want to eat the iodine pills, actually, so we're going to pop him out. Ouch! So it's going to take 4 days. I'm done here. 3. Okay. It's going to take 8 cycles pretty much to clear that out. He'll lose a ton of health, but we'll get a medical center up and running for that. Okay, Dame's doing his thing. Turbine. Ah, yes. The jalopy, the hatchback, which is horribly, horribly damaged, is limping back to the colony.
What's up?
Thinking I do want to stop here, maybe go to one of these desolate downtowns, or there's also plenty of stuff over here. This car is not in condition to do it, so I think we're good there for the moment. Let's head, wait a minute.
Yes?
We hadn't given her an assignment. Almost went off. Almost went back without that. So we got the collapsed high-rises here. We got collapsed high-rises over here also. Outpost, outpost, outpost. Much I hate to say it, I almost want her to head back to the colony. Just to... well, we'll do this.
Okay.
I'll send her to the collapsed high-rises to pull the tools out of it, and then come back to the colony, get her a vehicle, and then send her back out. Low on tools. Wow, man, we're running low on everything right now. We do also have a lot of folks here, so I think that's becoming a thing. Okay. I think I'm just going to get another, just build another pair of these shops. Another reason I don't want to be doing a lot with extensive materials is because I need to get that. We also need components for this, and I don't want it. Oh, I did build a second tailor. Never mind.
There are survivors at the gate.
How much space do I have? 7 of 139.
Uh-huh.
She's close to the front anyway. Let's fully defend the gate. Guard post is operational. 6 folks, 2 infected, 10 fuel. I need fuel. Now, So we're pretty much now stocked up on people. We've got some clothing, or maybe need some clothing. Two-story house. I don't have enough concrete for it. But I do like the idea. People complaining there's nothing to do here except work, and something just came crashing in. I heard something come crashing down. Don't know where, though. Alright. I'm going to increase the number of people working the Forester, because I don't know why this is taking so long. I really don't. Yeah, we are, wow, critically low on tools. If we upgrade you, we just create more tools. You just create better tools. Not super helpful, to be honest. I actually want to make sure I have plenty of these things. I'm actually going to fell those trees to drop a tool shop down there. Didn't you just come into the colony, Adam? Another water well online. I'm immediately going to do an upgrade on them. This one's paused because we need the concrete for it, which, wait a minute. Where's that concrete going? Interesting. Oh. Yeah, it's on me. Yeah, go ahead and do that one on up. Is the battery... The battery's discharging, but slowly. I'm going to get this house built up, but then once the components arrive from out in the field where Dame is scavenging them, I'll go ahead and get the electronics factory up and running, which is critical for me. And now we're starting to get rare metals coming back, which will be able to start making electronics. Big, big, big stuff going with that. While I'm letting the game go fast forward for just a moment, I did want to mention something that was a very odd interaction I had on not my gaming Twitter account. I've actually got two. I've got my personal Twitter account and I've got my professional one. Well, maybe that's not the right way to say it. I've got my gaming Twitter account and then my professional working in the news industry Twitter account. I never really decommissioned it per se. But I posted something on that account, and it was something that a former news director had taught me. And that former news director, whom I indirectly blame for me being drummed out of the news industry almost 5 years ago. Actually, no, it is 5 years ago, because I've been with my current company almost 5 years. I blame them, like, indirectly because they made a decision that just kind of started to spiral my time there and made it just intolerable to continue working there. But this news director reached out to me and said, you should come work for me at his station. And like, well, how do I respond to this? I blame you for me being drummed out of the industry. But I mean, I didn't leave directly because of him. Let me emphasize that. And he was, for all intents and purposes, like, definitely one of the better news directors I had. And I had 8 over 6.5 years in news. It was just a revolving door of people in the news industry. And I was, it seemed like every year, or every 6 to 8 months, I was dealing with another new boss. So it wasn't that great to deal with. But like, I got this message, and I'm like, well, I know my wife would love it, because this news director's in a cold state. But I can't remember exactly what I said. So I don't have my phone out. I've got my my iPad watching my daughter in the crib. And I said something along the lines of, when I went to the station that we worked at together, I told myself I wasn't going to take another job in news. Or it may have been something that, like, along the lines of, when I left the station, I said goodbye to the industry for good. And it kind of got me thinking back to... There we go. Now we got a water surplus again. You got me thinking a little bit back to when I did leave the industry, and I was working on the channel at that time, and I don't remember what I was playing, to be honest. But they were but I remember that I threw myself into the channel a lot when during that period I was unemployed. Get people working on that. But we'll bring Scrappa back here to finish working on this thing. It really just had me thinking of, like, what I left behind when I left the news industry, and I don't miss it. I really don't. I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm really happy where I'm at now. I'm recording this Wednesday, and of course you'll be seeing this the following day on Thursday, or, you know, if you're watching a day of. That's not a really great deposit. Got some really good deposits out here I want to get my hands on. By the time you see this, I'll have had, hopefully, the first of multiple interviews for a supervisor position. Everybody that I'm working with is... Like, we're doing all of this legwork, we're doing all of this studying and practice interviews, and all of us are feeling like we can take on the position. But it's also an issue of we have to do these interviews, and coming from somebody in news, I don't like interviews. I really don't. It stresses me the hell out. And it's one of the reasons I leaned so heavy into Hard Space Shipbreaker, which if you're not watching that series, I highly recommend. It's coming on Saturdays and Sundays now. It's just been something that's helped me relax while stressing out over these interviews. So if you haven't given that series a watch yet, go ahead and give it a watch. I'm hoping...
Yes.
that I can...
All done.
There we go. How much time she got left? 2 cycles. Okay. What can he do in 2 cycles? Not a lot.
Yes.
I'm gonna start getting medicine out of there. Okay. Yeah, she's next to be done, then Dame. I lost my train of thought there, but I'm hoping that by the time I record the next batch of videos, which will probably be over Labor Day weekend in the US, I've got good news. I'm moving on to the next round of interviews, hopefully get this position, because I've been doing a lot of practice for it, I've been doing a lot of prep for it, and I know I'm qualified. I meet all the qualifications. I've been waiting for this supervisor role to be posted for several months. I've been ready for that long to go for it. It's just a matter of actually doing the interview now. So, wish me luck on that, folks. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be super pissed. Rephrase. If I don't advance, actually no. I'm gonna put 1 person on this logging camp, 2. Have the rest as runners. If I don't move to the second round of interviews, I'll be pissed. If I make it to the last round of interviews, but then don't make it, I was like, okay, I did my best. But if I don't even make it to the extra round of interviews, that's going to upset me more, I think. Let me go ahead. I'm going to start working on the public house. Someone's at the gate. It looks like a scientist. Also, I'm just sitting on a crap load of science at the moment. That car just skidded to a halt.
A barely functional car is parked by the gate, and a woman steps out.
Alright, although she looks unruly and disheveled, she's carrying a backpack filled with medicine. I've been raiding hospitals for a good bit now. Would you be interested in some medicine? Okay, so we can take a bunch of science, but give her 15 clothing in the process. I don't need science at the moment. I can take antibiotics and sacrifice metals, or I can take iodine pills, which I need, and take 30 and give up 35 plastics. I'll go ahead and take the iodine pills. Much obliged. I'll be sure to come back every time I'm in these parts. Hoping to do business with you again. She says, gets back in the car, speeding away. Vroom, 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 vroom. Here she goes. Whee! Wow, that car ripping out of here. All right. So yeah, we are low on tools. We're low on clothes. Weapons, we're doing good. Medicine, firewood. I just need the 20 components to get this factory going, and Dame has them. Speed up time again, so we can go ahead and get that going. Defina's almost at her site. All right. Amplification. Let's actually go lightning rods first. And then I'm going to queue up, and then I'll do the botanical garden after that. There's a reason in my head that I want to do it that way, so just go with me on it. Okay, we've built another tailor shop. Where did I put that tailor shop? Here we go. All right. Another person on that guy. Researching surge protectors. We also have a project tomorrow. I'm going to probably wait, I want to say till the middle part of next week before I start working on that thing. I do like the idea of just building up the colony best I can. No idea what that was.
What's up?
Okay, 10 hours. There's one left. You know what? I'm going to cancel that mission.
Aborting mission.
How may I help?
Cancel that mission.
Aborting mission.
There's only one left there. I think it's totally fine if they come right back to the... Oh my god, they can come back in one turn. Thank you, God. Oh my god, I just got all the components. I can now build my electronics factory. Hell yes! Okay, where is Scrappa? I think you're back here, right? Go ahead and build that thing for me, would you? The components are now going to arrive because they just arrived on site. And I'm pretty sure they had a bunch of stuff with them. I'm waiting for this to say 20. Scrapper and Bonnie are going to get done up. Station wagon. They're going to repair the station wagon. We're going to send it out in the field. But we have 20 components on site. Hey, 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 hey.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Get your butts up there. We're going to need to build this thing post haste. Once that car is fixed up, we'll send these two out. They're going to do some fighting. And we're going to be in good shape.
We've reached a milestone.
Okay, eco-friendly. Let's see what that one did. Truly special. 10 specialists alive at once. Eco-friendly. Cleaned 5 pollution deposits. Native colonist dies of old age. Interesting. Population of 100. Clear all pollution deposits. Alright. You're looking for pollution to clean. Let's kind of max you out a little bit. There we go. Kind of send them all out this way because we've got concrete rubble here, some metal. This area is going to be another version of this. Build this next, please. You're waiting on concrete, waiting on this, but if we can build the components, we can start building concrete extractors, and things will start moving in the right direction. Pick up Defina, and then this car. Ton of materials on board. I'm actually going to come all the way down here because this sector needs to be cleared, and there's a lot of stuff down here that still needs to be scouted out. There's medicine there. There's iodine pills here. Sturdy clothing here. Let's see. It's a construction site. We got tools there. Tools here. Guns there. Got that one component there we'll eventually get to. There's a lot of stuff down southwest of the colony that I never really got to. I never really explored. I kind of focused heavily on science, and I want to make sure I'm getting into that as well. This is almost done.
All right.
Thank you, Jeebus.
Your orders?
I'm going to have Dame and Baron build this guy up, because yeah. Yes. My electronics factory's ready. It also consumes 30 power, and you get to put recipes for, ooh, nice. So we can do components, or we can do electronics. That's very nice. And look, here comes stuff. Not going into that building, though. That's a problem. But we have 101 rare metals. We have plenty of plastic, so it looks like we can build 60 with what we have here. That's a good thing. Oh, and we actually have a deficit on power. That's a problem for me. I should build more wind turbines, it looks like. Now, this is a large transformer. I never really talked about this guy, but this thing has a pretty good radius. Wow, that's really helpful. So when I do build out this way for these guys, I just need to build like 2 transformers and I'm there. That's really helpful. We put a wind turbine there. Essentially, I just want to start building power generation out this way. When this area becomes underground stuff, I can start utilizing that. Alright, I'm also going to turn off this pollution deposit, because this seems to be the problem. Okay, I'm having some serious brownouts right now. Yeah, this building alone needs, like... This building alone needs 3 wind turbines to operate. We'll shut you down for a little bit, too. I have people there. I literally have people there. Ah, damn it all. My settlers arrived here. There's not a lot in this area. So my thinking is I could go for a medical outpost here or a scavenger outpost. And I do actually like the idea of kind of building these a little bit closer together. This sector has a lot of science available, so a radar would be functional here. This is good for scavenging. So my thought is this would be a medical outpost. I want to know what's in that one too. Yeah, this is going to be a transport station. This is going to be medical, I think, because there's a lot over here I haven't explored yet.
Shoot. Sure thing.
No, wait, sorry. Transport station or medical outpost. Yeah, we're going to make this a transport station.
Can do.
So we've got a transport station here, and we've got a transport station way down here. We're a day out from getting another new... Nobody's in this car because she's over here. He's over here. And she's up here. Last cycle on that. She's going to be close to death. Oh, stretch. Nice. We'll go ahead and put her in that sedan. Bring it back here, drop off the materials, and set over here for some medical. That's why I want to build a medical outpost over here with my next settler. So I can actually do some of this dangerous stuff. Go in and attack this gas station to get the gas, then come back here and heal up. This area will cause damage. This area is going to cause damage. Damage, 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 damage. A lot of damage being done. Yeah, this sedan is almost there. I'm just going to have her pop out and just run in to start gathering these guns up. That'll work in the meantime. Got our wind turbine up and running. And this first concrete deposit was depleted. It's a richness of 55%, and there's a 10,000 under there. I did pause a few buildings just because of this guy consuming so much electricity. But hey, look, I just built my first electronics, my first components. Yeah. It just updated. It says 21 now. Yay! I do know that with more advanced players, they'll build all of their power production in one spot, and they'll just have transformers running across the map to do everything, which is kind of one of the reasons I want to have all my housing in a centralized area, because when I do heat them and do heated homes, I can put like a large transformer behind it, just to kind of give you an example,
We've made a new
and do it like back here. I can cover a lot of homes with one thing. Now from here, I said botanical garden. I'd research that. That's going to increase our happiness, because our happiness is abysmal right now. My happiness is at -105. Cool. I can now build extra concrete. A lot of births happening. That's good. We're down to 10 available spots. More kids being born. That's helpful. I do think another school is going to be needed sooner rather than later. So maybe... Ooh, let me try something here. That's the wrong button.
all cleaned up.
Yep. She took a ton of damage in the process, so get back in the car. Wow. It's gonna take 3 cycles just to get to that. And this car's got a ton of stuff in it also. Main thing is this one has fun boxes and electronics and iodine pills. This has candy bars, wheat, and worms. He's gonna take another 10 damage. He'll head back into his sedan, drop it off the transport station, go to medical, get patched up. We're gonna do this actually.
Reporting in.
Engaging hostile.
Engaging.
We're gonna go in and engage this. Hopefully we can clear that out in 2 cycles. And build a school way up here. It's gonna help out with any kids that are living up in this area, so they don't have to walk all the way down here or all the way down here. I do want to also check, because I'm now down here, and I haven't checked on this area in quite some time. The houses might fit in this area. They might, with a big M. They might fit down here. I think these ones may be a little tough to squeeze in, so maybe like... let's actually grab the 1-story house. What was that one? Governance. The headquarters. That sounds kind of cool. Let's build a headquarters. And let's grab a specialist. Hey, a scavenger. I'll also grab a scavenger. Scavengers are fun. Alright, and in field, Defina is done with her thing.
Complete.
It's already 10 hours, so it's going to remain 10 hours if she does join them. But I do want her to be in the car. With a moment, drop off the guns in the car, and then once this section is cleared, and I'm going to clear this one out before I end the video, go down and do that. Drop that, pretty much just go into that sector, see what's available, and go to work on it. All right, Roberts, Baron, and Dame are all here, so we're going to turn this building on. We're going to grab a station wagon. Wow, his attack is great. Hang on. Is a scavenger? Sorry, he's a scavenger.
How may I help?
Your orders? Uh-huh. Sending resources to colony.
No, wait, she doesn't have any on her. Crap. Amazingly, her attack is pretty close to what we would need. Like, these two are pretty evenly matched, so I think Defina's kind of like the deciding factor on who's going to become the next settler. Because I kind of wanted to have a nice balance of 2, 2, and 2, but scavengers are being super helpful for me right now, going into places that we're getting critical damage from. Yeah, there's our botanical garden. But this building is going to provide so much. And somebody's got a ton of fun box. I think Zari's got it in there. So let's speed up time. Let's clear out that last one. You got another school built up, which is good because it's already got 7 students in it. We actually have 26 children. So if we have 3 schools, we're going to have some kids that aren't educated. That's it. But assuming they cycle out at different times, they should, keyword, be okay. Alright, hostiles 1, let's go.
We won the battle.
Got some coinage. Hey, look, some science, some components, and an ordnance work. So we go ahead.
All right.
We bring her in here. Now, their science rate is pretty poor,
Yes?
but hers is
Your command?
pretty awesome. Hers is at 250 per 12 hours. Her scavenge is also good to a point. So scavenge is also 200. So it would take me 2 cycles to clear this out and 2 cycles to clear that out.
My pleasure.
You got 85 health.
Yep.
I'm going to take you to clear. 4 cycles.
All right.
Go.
Shoot.
And take 3 cycles. Take the car.
Yep.
Go as far as you can.
Yes.
Pop them out.
Okay.
There we go. So next video, we're going to get these 3 things cleared out, a bunch more components available. Ordnance works are going to get me some more rare metals, which I can use here with the plastics to produce more components, and the components can be used to build more extractors, which can allow me to build more homes. Wow. That little thing just was able to generate a lot of motion, didn't it? The only thing I'm now running low on really is just wood. And I've now got a forester who's doing some work. And once this area is fully logged out, I'll put him over this and kind of have a little bit of overlap between the two. And then hopefully, keyword, we'll see this area just be like forested, deforested, forested, deforested. And we'll have a good amount of wood production there. The logging camp that's over here, this guy? Oh, it's right there. This guy, he'll expand down here, because once the ranch is cleared out, I don't know how the butcher thing works, so I don't want to kill all of them. Alright, turbine's done.
Mission complete.
Totally forgot about him. Whoops. Alright. All that stuff's been dropped off for the colony. And this is also going to get dropped off for the colony, too. Now, the sedan is pretty much broken down, so... No, bollocks. Turn around.
Your orders? Go.
Meet the car. We'll send somebody to collect this vehicle and get it back to the colony. That's on me. And it also means that... Oh, did Amara finally make it? Yeah, Amara Levels finally made it back, too. Yay. Alright, yep, we got 9 spaces left, so... We're getting to a point where there's a good engine going here. And yes, it's taken me 23? Is this episode 23? Yeah, 23 episodes to finally get what I feel is a good rhythm with the game. So I'm liking where I'm at right now. And hopefully you're liking this series because I'm going to keep playing it Monday through Thursday for the time being. I'm going to build out these houses next week. Just keep building out this row and then hopefully maybe just build down this way. Might move my logging camp down over to here. In fact, this area only has 3 logs left. So let's go ahead and move it over here. I have to start clearing this area because I'm going to build the neighborhood out this way. And I think it's going to look really, really cool once it's done. For now, though, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.